How's it going, everybody? The question of the day is Hogwarts Legacy going to be the best game, if not the best, and one of the best games of 2023? You may be asking yourself, what is Hogwarts Legacy? Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive, open-world action RPG that is set in the world of Hogwarts in the 1800s. It is a single-player action and adventure. It is published by none other than Warner Bros. I know, Warner Bros hasn't really had much of a track record in the positive area of gaming lately. Let's hope they did pretty good when it came to publishing this game. It was developed by Avalanche Software. I've never really heard of Avalanche Software, but then again, I really don't pay attention to the software developers. Now, you may be wondering, what platforms will Hogwarts Legacy be released on? Well, on the Hogwarts Legacy website, where the questions from the community are answered, it says that Hogwarts Legacy will be available on the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series S and X, Nintendo Switch, shocker, and PC. Now, as far as the release dates for those, Next Gen and PC will be getting access to Hogwarts Legacy on the day of launch on February 10th of 2023. And Old Gen will be getting access on April 4th of 2023. You guys do have to wait a little bit longer, which is kind of sketchy to me. I feel like maybe they're trying to push it out, but the game still has bugs they need to maintain, is how I see that. And for Nintendo Switch, you'll be waiting a pretty long time. You won't be able to touch the game until July 25th of 2023. So you got a pretty long time for you able to hop on and enjoy Hogwarts Legacy for yourselves. Now, as far as the additions to the game, we have a standard edition, a deluxe edition, and a collector's edition. The standard edition, if you pre-order the game, will contain a hippogriff mount and then the game itself. Now, if you pre-order the deluxe edition, which is for $70, you will get 72 hours of early access playtime, meaning you will be able to play the game on February 7th. That is, if you are next gen or PC. It says nothing online about PlayStation 4 and the older generation of Xbox having that ability. Now, what else sits inside of the deluxe edition of the game is you get the hippogriff mount, and then you get this, I forgot what the other mount was called. It's like this dark, like, horse mount that you get, as well as the dark art set. It's a hat and gown, and it's actually pretty cool. You also get 2 arenas to it that are in the dark forest. Now, keep in mind, every player will get arenas whenever they first download the game, whether you pre-ordered it or what, it doesn't matter. You will have at least 2 arenas to battle in and work your combat in. Now, when it comes to Hogwarts in general, it has a lot to offer. Like, this game is truly, truly immersive. There's tons of hidden passageways. There's tons of complex puzzles for you to solve. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of secrets and Easter eggs within the world of Hogwarts. And we're not even talking about just the school. You're able to actually go all throughout of Hogwarts outside of the school. They were actually caught saying in an interview that anything you see in Hogwarts, you can go to. That's what they said, and I am quoting them on that. So it kind of follows kind of like the rule of Elden Ring. In the game Elden Ring, you could pretty much go anywhere you see something in that game, which is something I've always liked in video games. Now, right out the gate, whenever you start Hogwarts Legacy, you'll be creating your character down to the T. I mean, you can do the color of his eyebrows, you can do the tone and the pitch in his voice, and you get to choose which house he or she is actually associated with right out the gate. And keep in mind, the decisions you make in Hogwarts Legacy will affect the kind of wizard slash witch you will become. If you want to be a rude person or a rude player, that's what you'll be noticed as. If you want to be nice and kind, that's what you'll be noticed as, and vice versa. That's how that works. It's kind of like you define your own destiny. That's what they want us, the player, to see it as. Now, when it comes to traveling around the world itself of Hogwarts, it'll be by broom or by the hippogriff mount that you get through pre-ordering. Now, keep in mind, you only get the hippogriff mount if you pre-order the game. I don't know if there's going to be any other mounts in the game. I really hope so. Otherwise, that would be kind of lame if there's not going to be another mount and the only way you can get them is by doing the pre-order. I highly doubt they'll do that. I'm pretty sure there'll be DLC. But as of right now, the hippogriff that you get from pre-order and the broomstick you get is the way of traveling the world. Now, how does the broom work? How does the flight work with a broom? There's a slow, steady pace you move with the broom, and then there's a fast pace. It's kind of like a boost. It's a speedy way of actually moving on the broom. If you're up at high altitudes and you're moving really, really fast, the broom will actually train magic, forcing you to go lower to the ground. Not to land, but to go lower to the ground. That is the game's way of telling you to, don't fly over everything. We want you to see what we have down here. We want you to explore what we have down here. The Hippogriff, however, I didn't see any gameplay of it actually having any energy drain or magic drain. So you can pretty much fly on it at max speed, completely limitless, and go anywhere you want. So when it comes to the actual Hippogriff mount itself, that doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will stick to using the Hippogriff mount because it'll be faster. But there also will be fast travel in the game as well for you to go from destination to destination. Now, this is one that I was really, really excited for. The students themselves in Hogwarts, other than you, if you actually build a connection and a friendship with them, they will grow with you, the player, and eventually become companions that you could take on the adventures with, and they have their own special abilities and skill sets that grow as you play with them. Or to my understanding, that's how it works. Now you know your companions, you know who will befriend you. Now, who will your enemies be? As far as enemies now, we're aware that there are a bunch of corrupted magical beings. I'm quoting this, by the way. A bunch of corrupted magical beings, evil witches, slash wizards, and trolls. I'm sure they're not going to tell us everything right out of the gate, but as of right now, that's the information we got when it comes to enemies that you will battle in the game. Now, as far as customizations go, you can customize your home, you can customize your attire, what you're wearing. Whenever I say customize your home, the amount of things you can do inside of your dorm is insane. You could change the skylight, you could change the furniture, you could change the rug, you could change little knickknacks on the wall. Like, it's completely customizable to you. And then let's not talk about the little farm you get inside of your dorm that if you walk through, the animals you tame are inside of that farm, and that's where you will hold them. But anyways, guys, that's been the video. If you're gonna be picking up Hogwarts Legacy, comment down below and let me know if you are. But I know today's video was a lot different than the normal video, but if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.